You know, for a game that's all about the music, this sure starts quietly. Welcome to Super Space Club. Let's jump in so that we actually get some music. This is a pretty recent game. I'm kind of streaming out of obligation a little bit, because I was a little, not misled, but, I misunderstood what type of game it was. I got a PR email about this and, asking if I wanted a code, and I accepted because it looks really neat and has, a lo-fi soundtrack, and I thought it was a, Vampire Survivors style game with, a bunch of meta progression and, whatever you want to call that genre at this point. Garlic-likes, Survivor-likes, Arena roguelikes, action roguelikes, Bullet Heaven. I don't think anyone has, come to a conclusion what we should actually be calling those games. But it kind of isn't. This game is... I've played it a couple rounds just to, familiarize myself, and it is very... just simple, straight up just arcade game. It's basically just Asteroids with a couple of minor upgrades and stuff, and as far as I know, there's not even any randomization in the runs. It's basically just the same waves over and over that get progressively more difficult. A little beef I have with this game is that, again, the music is a big part of it, and these are the audio settings. Do you want music or not? And sound effects. Could use some sliders here, and then the rest is very simple as well. Just graphics, window mode, or resolution, and the controls you can't rebind. It's just here are the controls. So the options are pretty bare bones. Could do with some more stuff. I guess we could do that, but whatever. I'm just gonna play it because yeah, it's a little grindy as well. So it is basically just Asteroids. You can select your character, you can select your weapon, and you can select your ship. And you get these little missions at the bottom there. I've completed 4 or 5 of them or something. So right now we need to clear 5 waves, we need to kill 50 enemies with the singles weapon, which we'll do, and then we need to collect Stardust, which is your currency, where if you go in here you can select which character you want. I've unlocked 1 character, and if you go back the weapons, I've unlocked 2 weapons out of 5, and I've unlocked 1 ship out of 5. So that's it. In terms of progression and meta stuff and unlocks, we just have these. Just characters, weapons, and the ship. After that, you just play for score, I guess, and say goodbye to your quarters. So it's kind of lacking in that longevity for me, but it is very pleasant looking and sounding, with one caveat for me. When you first start a run, there's going to be singing, and I am someone that is very much into just instrumental music, but a lot of people love this soundtrack, so I'm sure if you're into this music, it's great. They do shut up eventually, which is kind of nice for me. Couple minutes in, it's just now it's just instrumental lo-fi stuff, so I do like that more. So let's jump in with just the basic stuff. So our character currently has a shield, and we just have the well-rounded ship. So you just use the right trigger to thrust, and the thruster doesn't take any of your energy in the top left there, but shooting does take energy. It's draining. But your health, your energy is also your health. So if I get hit, it also drains my energy. So you kind of need to manage your resources and not shoot and not shoot when you're low on energy, and not take damage when you're shooting too much, because then you're gonna be lower health. So you kind of just have to micromanage things a little bit. When you're low, just fly around, avoid enemies, and then you can use this ability, the special ability, which is a shield here. Haven't quite figured out exactly how the shield works, if it's just a duration. It seems to be just based on hits. After a set number of hits, it'll just get popped, and then it recharges over time or something like that. But it also seems to just have a maximum duration. And yeah, they're just rapping in the background, so enjoy that, I guess. And yeah, it's just waves. You collect these Stardust particles and just kill the enemies. This is basically just a twin-stick shooter, Asteroids type game. And it is very simple, so I probably won't be playing this for very long. It's probably going to be a just kind of quick look at it, I think. I've gotten to wave 9 or something in this, and then I died to some absolute bullshit, so we'll see if we get there again. So yeah, now it's wave 2, and we get these guys, the fighter ships or whatever. They're like much faster, much tankier, and shoot much more ferociously. We have these mines as well that you can like make use of. I can like get this mine to follow me and then try and like lure it into an enemy. You can turn on the shield and then it bounces off it so you don't like blow yourself up. But they are kind of hard to make use of, so they're a little weird. There's like some missions you have to do where you actually blow up mines onto enemies, but yeah, they're tricky to actually make use of. And you can see the enemies like flash when they're about to die. And we just have to, yeah, like get low energy and then just fly around a little bit and just survive the wave. And each wave tends to introduce like something new, as far as I know. I think the next one is like homing missiles that follow you around. We got our shield back at this point. You can play this with mouse and keyboard, but I did find that it felt a little awkward because you basically just play it like tank controls. You press W to go forward and then you just use the mouse to aim around, which, I don't know, it works, but I definitely feel like this is supposed to be played on a controller, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we almost died because I like overcharged my weapon, so just gotta manage that. There's the missiles. They kind of just fly in from nowhere. I do wish there was like maybe a little exclamation mark at the edge of the screen, like just a half second before that happens, so you're like, oh shit, okay, missile, get ready. Because yeah, they just like show up like that, and then you have to like get hit, and you have to make sure you can like turn around and shoot them behind you, or you can just panic shield, I guess, with this specific ship. The other ones have unique abilities. And there's also like, it's a little strange because it gets a little grindy, because the weapons and ships like escalate in cost, but they don't seem to be any better. It's not like, oh, you're getting the next character, it's so much better. It's just an alternative. So you just have to like grind more and more to get side grades, basically. And yeah, again, like I said, it's just like, there's not too much to this game. It's just kind of a chill little game. I can imagine just playing it every now and then, just doing a run, like not really caring too much about that there's not much to do. You just kind of like enjoy the vibe, I guess. And yeah, again, now it's just lo-fi music the entire run, and I'm kind of liking that. There's a bunch of different tracks as well that just seemingly get randomized based on the run, or I'm not sure if it's like based on the character or something. Not too sure. So yeah, wave 4, we have to do one more, or 2 more waves. This is wave 4, so we have to clear wave 5. And by that time, I should have all the Stardust I have. So I'm probably, like, once I clear this mission, you can just end the run whenever you want, or you can just die. Like, when you die, it's just, yep, run over, and then you just can keep doing more runs. So yeah, now this is the new thing for this wave. And I'm probably just gonna intentionally die once we're done with that, the mission, so I can, like, show off other characters and weapons, maybe. You like the idea of rap as background video game music? I don't, but yeah, to each their own. Never been one for rap, but it is certainly, like, unique. Yeah, it's kind of like everyday shooter vibe as well. It also reminds me of some other games I can't quite, like, put my finger on, other than Asteroids, of course. But yeah, I do think some more like overall meta progression would be kind of nice, where you could maybe like upgrade each ship or each character individually or something like that. And if there was something more going on in the runs where it's just these enemies and then just these black Stardust pellets you collect, that's it. If you could like maybe, you know, break these asteroids and then they could have upgrades in them or something. You can break them and then they do damage around them, but there's not really much point to it. If there were like timed upgrades or just something, some more like randomization with what happened each wave, because we just have like these guys now, and then each new wave just introduces one more thing. It does get very chaotic in the late game, but yeah, as far as I've seen, this, oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the like asshole ship. When there's multiple of these, that's what I die to, because you kind of can't avoid this laser as far as I know. Like, if you go far away from it, you just can't outpace it. So you have to stay close and circle these guys. And when there's multiple of them spread apart, I don't know what you do against that. So we'll see if we get there. But I guess after this wave, I'm probably gonna die. So yeah, let's regenerate a little bit. And yeah, you kind of can't underestimate even the basic enemies. They do swarm you a lot. I haven't really seen any point to not using the shield. Like, there's no downside to it other than the fact that I guess it can get destroyed and then you don't have it for like a crucial moment. So there's like some timing to it, but for the most part you can kind of just turn it on as far as I've seen. I do also like the shield a lot more than the second character I tried, but we'll see. I'm just gonna like fly out. Jesus. I'm just gonna fly away from these. Oh no. Yeah, see, this is a problem. You can outrange them like that, but I need to get in there somehow. So I'm not entirely sure what you do about those laser ships when you're like far away. Yeah, like you just kind of have to take some mandatory damage. Yeah, it's certainly a nice, relaxing game. Like, it's pretty intense in gameplay, but just the vibe and the visuals are very, like, smooth and nice. So I do like that about it. Do the asteroids shield you from the lasers? That's a good idea. I'll try that. I imagine they would just, like, kill them. Just explode the asteroids, because, I mean, I can do that. They're not, like, very tanky. And then you can get hurt by these explosions as well. If I blow up an asteroid when I'm like right next to it, I take damage. So you don't want to do that. So that might just make them worse. But yeah, let's try that next time. It looks like it's just these small ships left. And these power-up things do despawn, so you want to make sure you collect them. Also, when you're shooting, you're kind of like getting a bunch of recoil as well, so you can both use that to your advantage and like backpedal from enemies and try and like backpedal out of attacks and stuff, but you also have to counteract it when you're maneuvering around. So yeah, the controls feel very good. They're very simple, but yeah, like effectively done. Ow. Should probably just turn on my shield here. And yeah, it seems like the overall arena is fairly small, like you just loop around it, basically, as far as I can tell. Not sure how many of those spinning dudes there are here. I kind of want to take out some of the smaller enemies before I deal with them. Oh, I guess I should just die, honestly. Whatever, let's do like this run as far as I can, and then we'll do just a couple missions afterwards. Because I am just using the basic stuff with the singles weapon, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive too long. Because yeah, it only takes a couple mistakes where you just happen to shoot a little bit too long, and you don't have your shield available, and then the run is over. Oh, yeah, like just like this. Very dangerous. Just want this guy dead. There we go. Nice vacuum as well. Like, it's not hard to collect all the upgrades, which is nice. Or the currency. Oh, here we go. Yeah, like, that happens. I don't know. You can outrange them. Let's try the asteroid thing if I... Yeah, okay. So, like, if I sit here... Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to deal with them when you're, like, far away. You kind of just have to get close to them, which is easier said than done, like in this situation, yeah. I guess you just kind of have to face tank some of the damage. Only needs to recharge. You can also make use of the asteroids and the mines to take them out easier. by like leading them into them and blowing up asteroids next to them. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, it's like one hit left. There we go. Yeah, it would be kind of nice if the asteroids did shield you from the lasers, or at least like the big ones or something. So you had more options for them. Yeah, these ships are so tanky. It's also kind of hard to aim with the single weapon. Looks like we made another wave. Careful, don't die to like a single basic enemy. I'm not sure if you can kill yourself by just like shooting too much. I haven't tried that. Or if you have to get hit at least once. Guess I should try and take care of one of these. Yeah, like, as far as I've seen, we've seen everything at this point. Ow! Oh boy. Oh dear. I haven't seen any other enemy type at this point. Just, like, more of the enemies, more of the laser things, more of the spinny things. So I'm not sure if this is just it, or if there's some other bigger enemy types. Oh. Good. Ow. Not good. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, we lost, and we got 6,000 score. Yeah, my best is 8,500, so really haven't played much. And you can just go to change loadout. And now we have... Oh, whoops. Cursor on screen. I don't know why that just gets placed in the middle of the screen. So we can, like, buy whatever we want here. So I got Roscoe the Stealthy. It's a chameleon, which you would think would mean you go invisible, but no, it's actually slow-mo. He has, like, slow motion time, but only for, like, 2 seconds or something. It's kind of strange. Or we can unlock Sasha, or we can unlock another ship. So, like, this one is a well-protected ship that lacks in speed, but makes up for it in survivability. So, sure, let's try that one. Okay, our current mission is just clear wave 2. Alright, sure. So let's try this one, Seeker. It's a seeking shot, of course, but does, like... It fires slower, but does pretty decent damage, but they also have, like, different energy consumption. Like, this one is a shotgun kind of thing, or, like, double shot, but it takes a lot of energy, so you can't fire it very much at all. So yeah, like, let's try this. And yeah, new music. Guess I'll be a little quiet as well, since you might actually want to hear the music. So, our special ability, I can use it, and the music goes all slow-mo as well. But again, it's for like 2 seconds, or 3 seconds maybe. So I kind of feel like the shield is just more useful, but I don't know, maybe in some of those like laser beam situations, this would be more useful. You can see we're taking quite a lot of energy every single shot, so you can't really shoot this one for long. Ow. Ow. It's like the most interesting mechanic it has is just that whole like dynamic between your health is your weapon as well. So you have to like balance how much you shoot, because you obviously want to shoot the enemies so that you don't get shot as much. But if you shoot too much, then even a single hit can kill you. So it's kind of an interesting system. Oh god. You just landed like every shot on me. Oh, and you can kill yourself from shooting. Good to know. I didn't know that. Okay. I guess I didn't make it to wave 2 there. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this ship, because like the increased tankiness doesn't seem to really outweigh the cost of being that much slower, but let's just try it again since it's just like two waves. I'm just gonna disable the mouse cursor here because it keeps like getting put in the middle and I might just not notice. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's try it one more time. And yeah, looks like it's just random. We just get new music. This kind of gives me a bit of a Sonic Adventure 2 feel. Just like rapping about what you're doing in the game. This is Knuckles. I do like the homing weapon. I feel like I enjoy that more than the singles, even though it's like more risky to use, I feel. But it hits pretty hard, and obviously takes away a lot of the like focus on aiming. Ow. Let's use one of these. And miss everything. Great. Yeah, I'm not very good at using this character. I'm not sure like what situation you want to use the slow-mo. Careful. It's like, it's just hard to make use of it. It's hard to even hit anyone during the slow-mo. Maybe depending on the weapon, there might be something that's like harder to hit on moving targets, and then the slow-mo would help a lot. But then surely you can't just rely on that forever. Yeah, now we're at the instrumental part. There we go. Mission 2. So, let's just die here and get another mission. And try out a different character or something, I guess. What does that sound? So yeah, now we have to use the shield. Great. Okay, so we're not allowed to play anyone other than Sander, but sure. Okay. So use the shield 5 times, absorb 50 hits, and then use the shield while critical. That sounds pretty easy to do. And I guess we can try out this one, the twins. And I guess we'll unlock a new ship in that case. So let's get this one, the Speedster. Galaxy record-holding ship known for being severely swift yet very fragile. Sure. Same song as before, I think. There's not that many songs from what I've seen. There's like one more that I think I've heard that we haven't heard yet. It's in French, so you know it's very hipster. Yeah, it's a very, like, powerful blast that knocks you back a lot and takes a lot of energy. It's kind of hard to aim. The ship is nice though, very speedy. Yeah, this is very hard to make use of, like land the shots with. I know there's one character that can like charge into enemies to do damage, which sounds pretty fun. Yeah, this is kind of like a gun from Cave Story. I mean, even the single gun is kind of like a Cave Story gun. This is just a like, oh Jesus Christ, that happened so fast. Okay. It's kind of like the Polar Star, right? I guess we'll just quick restart. Let's try that again. Yeah, I suppose it is fragile. And you do keep all the progress, so you don't have to do all of this. Wait, now we have to block a bomber enemy? That's new. Weird. So it took away the, like, use it while critical, and now we have to do a different objective. Were there, like, always 4 objectives, maybe? And it's just, you have to complete one of them to see the 4th? I wonder. Yeah, man, this is so hard to aim. This double shot thing. This is just so slow. And yeah, you have like 5 shots before you need to recharge. So, not a huge fan of this one. So I'll just activate the shield whenever I have it. So, a bomber enemy. Does that mean the missiles? I guess that's from wave 3 and onwards. But I wonder what it means by, like, blocking them, because when you block them, they just bounce off. So can we just block one enemy, like, 10 times in a row? Guess we'll have to see. The piercing it has is kind of nice. Well, not really piercing, but just you can kill, like, multiple enemies, I guess. There we go. Okay, let's see if we get missiles. No, I guess this wave is these guys, so it's not until the next one. Was that one? Oh god. Yeah, this is very hard to manage with this ship. I guess, like, this gun isn't really great with this ship, because it is so hard to aim and take so much energy, which we don't have a lot of with this ship. This one might be better with a, like, thick ship. And maybe, like, Seekers would be better here. So I guess there's some, like, flexibility and replay value, just playing different ships with different weapons, but it is very limited. And the game is like $15 as well, so make of that what you will. Guess I should just, like, block some projectiles. Why not? Just allow them to shoot me a bit. Ow. Yeah, analog stick aiming is not the easiest. Pretty nice, like, jazzy feel. I also appreciate the fact that they just play the intro start, or intro part, with the singing one time, and then it's just like chill for the rest of it. But that's just my preference, I guess. I'm allergic to words. Can't aim. Alright, so... Oh yeah, now it's wave 3. Come on, bounce more. Aim better. Okay, there we go. Guess we'll need one more. Careful. I don't have my thing! Shit! Okay, we have the shield again. I'm just gonna wait for a missile, because we'll get the projectile blocked pretty easily as well. Oh. But I'm pretty sure there won't be any more missiles until next wave, so I guess I might as well use it. Yeah, those, like, long-range shots are extremely hard to hit. I'm just gonna wait for my shield to be back before we go to the next wave. I'm hoping there will be some missiles here. Maybe we have to kill a couple enemies before they spawn. Ow. Holy crap. That's close. Can I please just have one missile? Aim better, please. There we go. Okay, got it. So let's just die at this point, I guess. And just get a new objective. Yeah, that one was kind of hard to use, I feel. So now we have to do the chunker. Alright. But we can maybe unlock a new... Nope, need 10k for that. Yeah, again, they're like just very, very expensive at this point. I guess we'll try Seekers. Actually, I guess... Like I said, maybe we should do this one, but I think Shield makes sense. Let's try this one. Let's see if he can, like, do anything with a chunker, I guess. Like, if we get to... Got 10 waves. Get to, the laser thing. I guess it's just total, so we don't need to do it in one run, but I'm not sure how much more I'm playing this. Would have been nice to get, like, I don't know, one more weapon or one more character or something, but yeah, it's a little grindy. Oh, right, I'm this guy, not the shield. Okay, that's kind of nice, but it does take a lot of energy. god, it's so hard to aim. Maybe I should try mouse and keyboard quickly, just see how that feels. Can I? Hello, mouse? My mouse cursor is gone. I'm not allowed. Can't use my keyboard? I guess like once you've started a run with one control scheme, you can't use the other? No, I can use... Okay, there we go. Now I can use it, just not in the options menu. That's weird. So yeah, you can aim like this, but again, we can't like fly around. ASD does nothing, only W. But yeah, maybe this is better. Yeah, it certainly makes aiming easier, but it just feels like it's not quite in the spirit of things, is it? Oh, and yeah, there's also a little bit of weird stuff going on with aiming with a mouse. You can't aim like further than this, so it kind of like messes with your aim sense a little bit, where you try to pull it to the left and then it gets stuck and stuff. But just aiming like close range is definitely easier with a mouse. Oh god. Missed everything. Music though. Yeah, that's so much easier to aim. That's good at least. So I guess use a controller if you want to challenge yourself. Oh, you get this this slowdown back very quickly at least. I guess that's the main benefit of it. Oh, well, if I had the other ship, I would have been dead. I guess the tankiness is helping out. That did nothing. Yeah, maybe it's better to use as a defensive maneuver, not an offensive one. Instead of trying to like clear out a bunch of enemies with it, just save it for like when you're in a pinch. And probably take out those like stationary spinners pretty easily. And maybe the laser beam ones. Yeah, there's like no sensitivity settings or anything like that, because I guess it's basically your mouse sensitivity, but there's definitely something kind of weird with it. I guess we could have used it there, but a little too late. Yes, very hard to aim during that slow-mo. That definitely feels a lot easier on mouse as well. I just like played 1 or 2 rounds, or like 1 round, I think, on mouse, and then just decided, oh, this feels weird. I think it's probably better on controller, but now I've kind of changed my mind. Oh, careful. I guess, can you, like, recover? No, it doesn't seem like you can recover, like, faster during slow-mo. Yeah, I kind of like the combo of the, like, twins on this big ship. Oh, careful. Let's try it, like, here. Yeah, it does slow down your energy recharge when you're in slow-mo, so you definitely don't want to be using it when you're low. That's just like a waste. Yeah, like this part of the soundtrack, I'm a huge fan of. This sounds really nice. Get in mind. Ow. So I guess this is an excuse to try and actually beat my record. I think I got to wave like 9? That's my max. Let's try it here. Take that. I mean, I guess it makes it pretty easy to take them out. Some weird delay to it. Like, I shoot one bullet and then I can't shoot another one for a while, but then suddenly I could shoot like 5. I'm not sure what's going on there. Ouch. Just retreat. I'm not sure what to unlock next, if we should try out like one more thing before I end it off. Like either that fireworks weapon or a new character. The third one I think had like, oh, like a blink ability or something. But I guess like the weapons are kind of the bread and butter. Those are the ones you want to feel good. Yeah, like, I don't know what's happening there. You shoot one bullet, and then you can't shoot for a long time during slow motion. Maybe I'm like, I shouldn't be shooting that quickly or something? I should be slow motioning, waiting for it to fully slow motion, and then start shooting. Because then it, like, registers that I should have faster fire rate or something? Not too sure. What do you mean, wave 5? We're still mid-wave. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that definitely helps. Especially with a slow ship that can't really outmaneuver the lasers at all. Yeah, I guess that's the niche of this guy. Maybe I do like this guy more than the shield. Because, like, most of the time you don't really need the shield anyway. It's nice, but I guess it's mainly for the, like, tiny ship that it's kind of necessary. Careful. Ow. Yeah, taking any hits out stops your regen as well, so you do have to, like, not take any damage for a while. Let's see if we can go deal with this guy. So, like, slow-mo, and now we shoot? Kind of? Ow. Not entirely sure how that works. Yeah, these guys are bad news, that's for sure. Even like this close range, I can barely avoid the laser. Oh god, I am glad I disabled the cursor. You should see this right now. There's some weird thing going on. I didn't see this before. My cursor is here, but it's like, if my cursor right now is here, my real cursor is down here, and it's like misaligned and warping around the screen in a very strange way. It's very disorientating. So they definitely need to do something about that, like disabling the actual cursor while you're in game. Hold on, I guess I can just show it quick. It's very disorientating. Yep, there it is. There's my real cursor. It's like, depending on where you pull, it's like going further away or further in because of this like lock mechanic. It's very strange. And I don't know why the cursor is even here. Yeah, it's pretty slow though. If I need to do 10 waves. The runs can end up taking quite a while. Also not sure how many missions there are, or what really the benefit is of doing the missions. Like, I assume the missions give you just Stardust, like a reward, but I haven't seen anything about it. Would be nice if it said, like... Or wait, did it say that in the menu? It might have said that, like, reward this much Stardust. Yeah, I think you just have to wait, like, a split second before you shoot in slow-mo. Ow. This is a problem. Yeah, first slow-mo, then shoot. Uh-oh. This is bad. I'm dead. Yep. I mean, what could you do there? Like, that just feels like GG. Oh well. Let's see if we can unlock something new. So I guess maybe let's try the weapon, and then we'll see if we can complete this one mission and see if we can get another character afterwards, and then we'll call it there. So firework. Quick explosive shot that bursts into smaller shots like a firework. And I'll just use this guy again, I guess? Or should we use the shield? Let's try this guy. And yeah, 3 more waves with the chunker. And yeah, now we just got like a third one, so now we need to defeat 20 enemies. And yeah, it doesn't say what you get for this, so I'm not sure if it's anything. Like, is it just for fun? Just so you have something to try and do? Not too sure. Oh hey, we got the French song. Enjoy. Okay, interesting. Behold, French. I'm getting so distracted by my cursor. I really wish I could get rid of that somehow. It wasn't there like for most of the previous run. Maybe if I like go into settings or something? No? Maybe if I use like space? No? If I go back to controller? It's just there. Nothing I do gets rid of my cursor on my screen. Oh, now it's like locked in the center too. This is weird. I also did notice there was a pretty bad bug if you're using mouse and keyboard and you go into the character select. If you select a character and then just press escape instead of clicking the back like prompt, if you just press escape, it just like gets rid of the what's it called, the dialogue box, but then just soft locks the game. So definitely seems like they could do with a little bit of polish on certain aspects of the game. And I wonder if they're gonna do anything more with it, or if this is just like, it's done now, what's done is done. If they did add a little bit more like customizability or customization and like progression, I feel like that would be kind of nice. Let's see how this works in slow motion. Kind of, not really. Yeah. I think the double one, the twin shot, works better in slow-mo. This does seem nice though, but maybe it has like much lower single target on those big ships. And of course it costs a lot to shoot. You can't quite like flip as fast as you want. Like if I just aim to the other side and then immediately shoot, it hasn't like actually turned around yet. So I guess that's what makes the like mouse just not inherently superior. You have to like manage the turn circle or turn radius, which I guess might be different depending on the ship as well. Yeah, I think shield would probably work better with this weapon. Oh god. It's dangerous. At least he just crashed. Yeah, like I said, longevity is definitely my biggest complaint with this game, because I feel like after this stream, playing it about an hour, am I really gonna want to play it again? Like, I guess just getting the weapons, but then once you have, what point is there to play it again? Especially since there's like nothing going on mid-run that really changes from run to run. It's just the same waves with the same enemies. And like wave 4 is always the wave that introduces spinners. Wave 3 is always the ones that introduce the missiles. It's just the same progression every time. That is very hard to deal with this weapon. Yeah, now I got that, like, bug again, where I got the full non-slow-mo cooldown, if that even is a bug. Where, like, my next shot was still being cooled down, so I couldn't shoot during slow-mo, which is kind of strange. You would think entering slow-mo would, like, reset your shoot cooldown or something to make that not a thing. Careful. I guess we should keep an eye on the Stardust in the top left. Like, if I beat one more wave, does it just shoot up by a lot or something? Yeah, I think what's happening there is not that you're outranging it, it's just that I'm, like, looping around to the back of it because I'm, like, going to the left when it was on the right, and then it just can't turn around fast enough, so it's trying to turn around to face me on the right instead. So if I now, like, run away here, yeah, it's, like, shooting up or down or something. Yeah, this is a problem. This is what I died to, like, when I was on wave 9. Got the thing again, didn't wait long enough, I guess. God, there's so many of them. I guess you can tank it with this guy. Jesus! How many of these ships are there? Yeah, just tank it. Ooh, even in slow-mo. Wow, even in slow-mo, you just can't get away from that. Yeah, like, when there's just that many of those ships, it seems a little imbalanced. Just like, what do you do? Well, let's see if we can get another character. No, we need 6,000. Damn it. So, okay, let's get, like, shield. And I guess let's do this one again, but let's do, like, the small ship or something? Fireworks on small. See if that works with a shield. Yeah, now it's Sander again. We just need one more. Don't get hit for 20 seconds. I think I can do that. So, let's see. Like, do I get a reward when I complete each objective, I guess? Oh god, hold on, before you do anything, the mouse is still here. I'm just gonna, like, quit the game and see if that fixes the mouse. being like on screen. I can show you this. So we go in here. Oh, I want this character. Oh, I can't get her. I press escape. Oh, wait. They fixed that. Maybe? Yeah, I can't press escape now. Okay, maybe it's because I have a controller plugged in? Because yeah, before I just pressed escape, this screen disappeared, but the graying out was still here, and you just couldn't do anything. So, maybe they patched the game since I played it, which was like yesterday? That's surprising. Didn't notice any patches for it. Wait, let me just relaunch quick. Let's just see as well. I'm just gonna check if there were any patches. No, on the 17th, there were some patches. Huh. Yeah, maybe it's because I have a controller plugged in. Let's try it like from the start. If I just use like mouse controls in here. Yeah, okay, there it is. I don't know exactly what causes it then, but this can happen, and then you just have to Alt F4. So, again, some minor bugs, but since there has already been a hotfix, hopefully they can just iron out the rest of the bugs. Alright, let's try this again. So, what happens when we complete objectives? Just like, don't get hit for 20 seconds. Does that include the shield? Because otherwise I'll just use that. Yeah, now the cursor is gone as well. Not sure what causes that to appear. Nope, didn't get any Stardust. I have no idea what objectives are about. Maybe they're just achievements or something. You just have to keep completing objectives to get the achievements. Doesn't seem like there's any other reward for them, unless it's like after we get out of the run. Maybe it's only when you complete all 3, even though it can like, if you do one mission and then quit out, you get another third mission, so that would be weird. Hooray. Let's just try doing one more wave and see if we get something for that.
Sometimes I wanna run away. I feel take time on away. I like a place that we can hide. I like a space to ease my mind. Cause sometimes I wanna run away. I feel take time on away. I like a place that we can hide.
Well, I got an achievement. I didn't see the Stardust go up, so I'm not too sure about that, but I guess we just end the round. Not sure what that sound is. So, I guess we can... Hold on, what was the new mission? Just blow up asteroids. Alright. Well, let's try Sasha. Because I can't unlock anything else. No. And she has... She's a speedy antelope who can blink herself into and out of the fray. And existence itself. Whatever that means. So let's do... Homing, maybe? Maybe, I guess. And just the normal one. Let's try that. For just like a minute or two, and then I think I'm done. Kind of played this longer than I expected. I thought I would just do like a half-hour thing. Yeah, it's just a blink. Guess it's good for like disengaging those lasers, but...
3,
The cooldown seems fairly long, yeah.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Man, he's like using the rocks as much as I am.
Nice to be in space. It's really nice to see the dark. We met a loving asteroid. The tail is like an ancient spark. I feel like I can see my heart. In the universe, I play my part. I feel relaxed with all this space, floating like a pedal pace.
Oh yeah,
Galaxies
asteroids.
and dust and gas. Used to worry about the cash. Feeling like a cosmonaut. Comet on.
As far as I've seen, the astronauts, he said astronauts, the asteroids don't have anything in them. It's just like, you know, you can use them when enemies are flying by, blow them up. Oh no, it did have some stardust. But I guess it's not like that much. And only the big ones, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's only the big ones that have like a little bit of stardust. Yeah, you still have some like turn, slow down, even on this ship. Like I can't just swing over immediately. Closer to the closer that was far but always near. I love lyrics like these. It's so profound.
It's really nice to be in space. It's really nice to see the dark. The metal of an asteroid. The tail is like an ancient spark. I feel like I can see my heart. The universe, I'll play my part.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm not sure when to use this blink other than just for the lasers.
Feeling like a cosmonaut. Comet on an oval path. Darker than a nebula. I float till I'll see what's behind. Used to look up at the stars and say that constellation's mine.
I need to kill more asteroids. And I can't like hold it down? No, to like select where to go. It's just forward. Ow. Yeah, like I don't see any reason to use the blink in normal combat. Oh, careful. Yeah, we should be able to complete these missions and then just end it out, or I can die. Okay, they can have stardust too. Maybe it's like a chance thing? If smaller asteroids maybe have a lower chance of having stardust? No clue. Ow. Yeah, again, those missiles really just like sneak up on you. If they just happen to spawn in when you're very low, it can be pretty hard to deal with. Oh boy. Ooh, don't wanna die quite yet. Soon though. Yeah, and I didn't get any additional Stardust from that, but okay, let's just end it. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. If you press escape and then use the mouse in the menu, you get the mouse cursor. I mean, you can't see it right now, but yeah, like, then if you ever enter the menu while using mouse and keyboard, you would just see the double cursor, which is kind of annoying. So that's another thing they should hopefully fix, where you, like, when you resume the game, it should unhide your, or it should hide your cursor again. 15 waves, no thanks. Don't get hit. I already did that, but have to do it again. Full energy after energy is critical 3 times in a round. That's not a bad... what's it called? That's not too bad. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of everything. We don't have enough to unlock anything new. So that's basically the game. And yeah, it just kind of gets a little grindy, where you need 10,000 for this, 16,000 for this, 20,000 for this, 14 for this guy. And yeah, Gertie, happy-go-lucky hippopotamus, is the one I wanted to try, but she is 18,000. Will charge into and through any and everything in her sight. That sounds kind of fun, to just, like, blast through enemies. And this guy, like, lays mines, I guess. And yeah, the final weapon, the ships. This one sounds interesting. I would like to try that as well. Like, I guess it just has, like... Whoa, what is happening there? I guess it just, like, has... what would you call it? Like, 0 friction or something? Like, it never slows down? It'll just, like, maintain the speed forever or something? I mean, don't all of them? I don't know exactly what that means. And this one's just... Tuner. It's highly controlled. Precision for better or worse. So I guess it's just, like, very responsive, which may be a bad thing. I don't know. And for the weapon, we just have spray. When your aim is to barely aim at all, this should be your go-to. Just like a shotgun kind of thing. So yeah, pretty simple arsenal overall. But the game is nice. Again, I just kind of wish there was more of it. If this had, like, more variety in the runs and more meta progression, where you could upgrade stuff and unlock more things, and I don't know, just, like, more game. I would probably enjoy it a whole lot more, because what we played is fun, but I don't think I'm going to be playing it much more. Maybe I'll do, like, another run or two off camera, and then I'll be done with the game. So, Super Space Club. The music is nice, though. I definitely, like, get into the music a little bit. Again, the lyrical stuff, not my cup of tea, but it's not bad. It's definitely, like, well made, and I do like the lo-fi stuff, like, once that gets going. Kind of reminds me of Lovely Planet a little bit, the music, like, some of them, like this one in particular. So yeah, Super Space Club, thanks for watching. I'll take a break, and then we'll just do some crosscode.